guys, it's Megan and I thought I would get ready with you guys today. I did this look yesterday and I loved it, and basically it's the eye look that I'm recreating, and it's using one of my favorite shadows, Burberry, doesn't want to be shown, Shell Glow Shadow, and this gives like this glossy wet look to your eyes. It's absolutely amazing. And then also the Essence gel liner, which I am in love with. So that's gonna be the eye look that I'm doing. And then my face, I'm gonna be using a different face product that I got as a sample that I've been really curious about for a while, so I was excited to get it from Ulta as a free sample. And so we'll see how that goes. But today is Good Friday and I have off of work, and we're going to church this afternoon, and then tomorrow we're gonna see my grandma and pop-pop, and then on Sunday we're gonna see my Gigi and Grampy. So it's gonna be a really nice family weekend, and I hope you guys have a beautiful Easter as well. You'll probably see this after Easter, so I hope you had a really nice one, and I know that it's Passover currently as well, or it's starting, and so I hope you have a blessed Passover as well. But it's really great to be able to sleep in a little. Like, I slept until like 8:20 and that was like amazing. So I just put on the Milani eye primer. I'm really enjoying this. It's really nice. And then kind of as usual, I'm going to use MAC Kid, which is just a neutral crease color, and they currently have this in a collection at MAC. It's MAC Throwbacks, and they brought back I think 4 eyeshadows and like 6 lipsticks from, I believe it was their old permanent line, because Kid was permanent but then they got rid of it for some reason, and I've been very tempted to buy a backup of it. But with MAC shadows in general, and especially their mattes, they last forever. Like, it looks like I've barely used this and I've had it for well over maybe 2 years, and I use it almost in every eyeshadow look. So there's no way I will be able to use that backup before this one goes bad or that one goes bad. Like, it just would be a waste of money. But if you don't have this shade and you have light skin, oh my god, you should definitely think about buying it. I'm not gonna say you need it, but it's really good. It's just such a great shadow to start your looks with, or blend out shadows with. I really like it to start because it just gives that nice, like, I make the shape of my look with this and it's pretty much the same shape every time, but I just love this shade. Then the piece de resistance of this look is Burberry Shell, and I like to apply this with like a flat shader brush, like not packing it on, because you're just kind of making a light layer on your lids to have this beautiful sheen. It just, especially throughout the day as it wears, it just looks like this glossy, glowy look. It is amazing, and it's unlike anything else I have, because it doesn't give a lot of color, but it brightens and gives that glossy look. And I have been very intrigued by the trend that started, I think, last year with like the glossy lids, where you actually put like Vaseline or like lip gloss or whatever on your lids, and it gives that like glossy kind of grungy look. This is like sophisticated gloss without any stickiness or anything, and it just, I don't know if you can tell, it looks amazing in person, and like I said, especially throughout the day as it wears. And I look at myself in my work mirror in the bathroom and it's just like glowing, but it's not like greasy looking, but it's like glossy. Oh my god, I don't know how to describe it other than that, but it's amazing. Like, it just gives your lids this beautiful sheen. So I really love these glow shadows. I've talked about them so many times, but I don't know if I've ever done a specific look with this color. And yesterday when I wore it, I was like, I need to show them how good this is. Then the other great part of this look that I've been really enjoying is the gel liner. And I haven't used gel liner in a long time, and I'm really glad that I picked this one up because it is beautiful and it's only $2.99. And I know there's plenty of other ones at the drugstore, but I can only speak to this one. It's perfect. It is so perfect. It is so black and it's so easy to apply. I've just been using this Real Techniques fine liner brush and it's been doing great at just making a thin line. I walk it across my top lash line and it's easier to do if you're not talking. And then I've been really loving the wing. So I just go out from the end of my eyes. And this is one of those like practice things. And even if you practice a lot, it still might get messed up, but I just make a little line and then drag it across. And usually that gives me a really precise, nice wing. And my favorite thing about this is that it lasts all day and never transfers up into my crease. I have been unable to wear pencil liner for ever since I started noticing it, which was years ago, because pencil liner transfers up into my crease, like no matter what the brand is. Seriously, it's so annoying and it just looks, I don't know, like I don't know how to do makeup because it just looks bad throughout the day. And then I discovered liquid liner pens, and I still love those, and I really have been liking the Stila ones I got. And also I always get some product on my brush and then work it in the cap, so then it's kind of like a palette. It works like perfectly to get it really worked into the brush. But this gel liner just gives me such a rich look, and it gives me a lot of precision with the brush. Like I have a lot of different liner brushes, so I could do like different types of liner, and I'll probably usually do this style of a wing, but I just have been really liking this and loving the formula probably more than anything. But it is kind of hard to do when I'm talking, but it's so good. I really love it. And you guys recommended the L'Oreal, oops, I went too far, the L'Oreal one. I love these little Q-tips that are like the beauty tip ones. They really help with stuff like this. Just kind of undoing a mistake. You guys recommended the L'Oreal liners, the Maybelline, and Kate recommended the Morphe. So, I messed that up. See, you shouldn't do this when you're talking. Do not talk while doing liner because it messes it up. And this is my favorite eye makeup remover for the daytime, Rimmel, a gentle eye makeup remover. It's been my favorite forever. So let's see. It's just too high over here. Just erase it. It's fine. Even just erasing it, like, looks pretty good. Then usually I just go, okay, it's still wet. I'm like all over the place right now. But I think either today or tomorrow we're gonna see Love, Simon, which I've been really dying to see. And I was waiting till Rachel came home because I knew that she wanted to see it. So I'll let you guys know what I think of that, but I think it's going to be a really great movie with a really good message. So I've been loving the previews. They've had previews for quite a long time, and my favorite ones were when it's like he's coming out to his parents as gay and all of his friends start coming out to their parents as straight, and the parents are like, oh my god, like, it's very interesting, and so I'm really excited to see how this movie is and how they like portray the message, because in a recent Riverdale episode they had product placement from Love, Simon. Like they went to go see it on the show and they were like, they like referenced the movie after the fact, like they were talking about the movie, and I've never seen that on a show, like where they go and see a movie that's like actually out in real life. Like I always see products that they're pushing, like I think even in the same Riverdale episode they had the Samsung S9 or whatever that's coming out, and so they do a lot of that, and I find product placement fascinating because I'm in the marketing field, and it's always just been really, really cool to me to see what brand of card are they showing. Like if they show the brand paid to be there. It's not just by chance. So if you ever see brands in movies or TV shows, it's a paid for thing, and it's like subliminal messaging or like obvious sometimes. But after seeing that Riverdale episode, I was like, that is so cool that like I don't know, they did it in a way that was like, I'm in high school and I'm going to see a movie and then I'm talking about it with my friends afterwards. I don't know. I thought that was really cool. So now I kind of messed up my eyeshadow, but whatever. Okay, so the foundation that I'm going to use today is this Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue, and it's like a tinted moisturizer. And I got this from Ulta. I showed you guys yesterday in a I said instant video. Instagram stories. And what I thought was really wonderful about this sample is that they sent 4 different shades depending on your skin tone. So I'm the lightest shade, but then there's a natural tan and chestnut color that gives like a nice variety of skin tones a chance to try this. Because I feel like every time you get a foundation sample, it's like a medium shade or it's a light shade. And if it's medium, I can never use it. But if it's light, I know a lot of other people can't use it. And then I never really see deep shades as samples. So I thought this was really, really cool. I'm really hoping to like this product because it has been something that has interested me for quite a few years actually. And I love that it's a lot of good things that I like. It's a hypoallergenic, it has SPF 30, it's sheer to medium coverage, lightweight. It seems like a good thing. So I'm not sure, this might even be too dark for me. It's vanilla 2, and I feel like I'm usually like number 1 in a shade range, but we will see. And I'm just gonna apply this with my fingers and see where this takes me. But I've been really loving applying face products with my hands. I have been doing that all this week, and I think it just makes the products look nicer on my skin, and it just blends them in way better than I can with a brush or even a sponge. So this has been really effective, and it's made me like my makeup throughout the day and not be like, ew, I look all crusty, or it's like not setting right on my face. And yeah, so it's been really nice, and I like the texture of this a lot. I think that this, we'll see how it wears, but I do think that this is actually a good shade match because it is like a light coverage, so it doesn't need to be like exactly perfect. And I realized I like products that just kind of even out my skin. They don't have to cover per se. Mostly I want the coverage in like this area, like under my eyes and on my cheeks, so then I can apply like blush and highlight and stuff and it doesn't look like, I don't know. Because if you have redness in your skin, I feel like adding blush on top sometimes doesn't look that great. But if you just slightly even out your skin tone, it just gives that beautiful canvas, even if it's a sheer layer. So I actually really love how that's looking. And with these types of products, I always find that they look amazing when I apply them, and I love them, but then throughout the day I just look like a greasy mess. So, cause like I have this beautiful glow on my skin. I love that. But throughout the day it might get like too much glow and it might just look like I'm sweaty. So we will see, but it's definitely a sheer coverage, but it feels so creamy, which I really like. And I always try to look like on my cheeks and down here where I have my accident scars to see the coverage, and it actually gives like decent sheer to medium coverage. I would definitely say that they're very accurate on this packaging when it says that, and it does feel very, very lightweight, which I love. So that is my foundation, and I'm going to give these colors to some of my friends, and I think my mom would be natural 5. I think Chloe would probably be tan, and Zuri might be able to use chestnut. So this is just so cool. I really, really appreciate brands that think about multiple skin tones and give samples like that, because like I said, I never really have seen that before. Okay, concealer. I've been using the, where is it? NYX HD. Still really enjoying this. This is in shade number 1. Like I said, I'm usually number 1 in products. I just apply a little bit. It's always shocking to me when I see a tutorial and someone applies like like so much under their eyes. Like, I don't know how that could possibly look good when you blend it in or like up close, because I am always concerned about what do I look like up close. Like, I don't care if I look amazing from afar, like most people are gonna be right up at my face when I'm talking to them. So I'm like very concerned about looking as natural as possible, but looking polished. That's like my thing, I guess. And this NYX concealer blends really nicely. It doesn't give the craziest coverage, but it is just like a nice, just like a standby product for me. It's worked for me. I've gone through 2 tubes of that and I really, really like it. And it's pretty inexpensive. Okay, brows, because ever since I started to do my brows of like 5 years ago or whatever it was, I feel like I look really weird if I don't do them. So this is a Sonia Kashuk like spoolie brush. I love this so much. I bent it so it I don't know, I feel like I can use it better. And I know that Sonia Kashuk like kind of redid their line or redid their products or something. So if you guys know anything about that and if it's like good shit is in there, let me know, because I've had some Sonia Kashuk brushes for years and years and years, like since my early college years, and I still use them because they're really nice quality. But for real, I don't need any more brushes. So like last weekend when I was at Ulta, I almost bought a brush set from Real Techniques that was only $10. But I was like, God help you, Megan, like you don't need more brushes. I don't care if it was like $2, you still don't need them. Like I could have got it as a gift for someone, but I don't, that like no one needs a gift right now. It's like no one's birthday right now. Okay. I'm really, really, really liking this face product. I would love to put the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector on, but I really want to see how this foundation wears by itself. So I'm just gonna do like powder, highlight, and not the cream. So let's see. Not really doing anything crazy today. I've really been liking my MAC Lightscapade. I've been reaching for this a lot, and I'll be upset when I use this up, but it might be something I repurchase because it does just give like this really effortless glow to the skin, which I love. But I've been really liking the Becca a lot lately if I want like this kind of a look, but for powder, Lightscapade is a really great option. And then I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Matte Blush in Nude. These are so pigmented, you guys, seriously. if you have fair skin, be careful. But if you have deep skin, go see if your Ulta is clearancing these out, because on the website I can't find these anymore. But I bought this in store last weekend, so definitely check it out. They're only $2.50 and they're super high quality. They last on my skin throughout the day. Like at the end of the workday, there's still blush there, which says a lot. But yeah, if you have fair skin, be careful applying these. Use a fluffy brush. But it just gives this really pretty color to your cheeks without adding like sheen or anything. I don't know, I just really like it. Okay, then, oh, mascara. I was like, why do my eyes look weird? Mascara. I think I'm about to throw out this Lash Paradise because it's definitely getting very dry. But I'll use it today because I really like it. I think I would be happy if I just had this in telescopic. I honestly really love having both of these right now. And most days, and I don't know if, oh my gosh, my nose is like really itchy right now. I'm not sure if it's because this tube is like drying out, but most days I reach for telescopic, which is really weird because I don't know, I didn't think I would like that one that much, but it just gives like really a pretty effect to my lashes. It adds length, separation, and volume. This is like if you want clumpy lashes, you would like this. And sometimes I do want that. So I like having both on hand, but I've been tempted by higher end mascaras like the YSL. I really used to love that. The Chanel Le Volume is really great, but mascara is one of those things I don't think is worth spending a lot of money on because you do have to throw it out after only a few months and usually it dries out. So at least with like a lipstick or a foundation or a powder, like that lasts a lot longer and you don't have to like repurchase as often, but it is fun to try different ones. But if you're on a budget or if you just want to save some money, L'Oreal mascaras are where it's at. They're what I've always loved. And I'm not going to do lower mascara today, I don't think. But what I am going to show you is I'm going to put on these YSL lip products. This came in a set. Oh my gosh, everything's falling. I bought this off of the YSL website. It is 3 lip products for the price of 2. Like you can't pick what ones you get, but it's 2 tinted oils, the silver tubes, and then a gloss. So I'm gonna put on the gloss first. And this is in number 2. It's the Gloss Volupte in Nude Carrot. The thing that kind of annoys me with YSL products, it doesn't say the name of the product, just the color. So this has the same applicator as the tinted oils and has the same smell, the mango. All their lip products I think smell like that. This feels really good. It's very shimmery. It has the slightest bit of like grit from the glitter. Slightest. Like I'm really nitpicking, but it is gorgeous. I think that I'm gonna wear this so much in the summer, just as like an easy, no thought, just like applying this, and I just look so beautiful in here. Slightest bit of grit, like barely. That wouldn't stop me from wearing it because it is absolutely stunning. Okay, you guys are on a tissue box though. Sorry. Okay, I'll blot this off, and so you can see it has like the slightest bit of color. I feel like Lisa D1, she'll always do like lip, try on lip products. Okay. Then I'm going to use the Peach Tinted Oil. This is in number 6, and this is Peach Me Love. And this one seems like it'll be really beautiful. Again, that same like lip hugging applicator. Oh, I love these. I am so disappointed that they're discontinuing these. I don't know what they're thinking. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. It just brightens up my face. Oh my god. And like I've told you guys, these kind of deepen as you wear them. Like after a few minutes, maybe you can tell it's like developing the color because it leaves a tint behind on your lips, which is my favorite part of these. Like I love the packaging, I love the smell, I love the applicator, I love the glossiness, but the best thing and the reason I think that these are worth the money is that they leave behind a gorgeous color on your lips that actually stains and it's not drying. It's just amazing. So this is Peach Me Love. Absolutely beautiful. I don't want to take it off, but I'll show you guys Cherry My Cherie, which is my favorite. And that is, okay, so that's the color of the Peach Me Love. So it's kind of a pink. And so you might be able to tell it kind of stained. So this is Cherry My Cherie number 5. I'm almost done with my tube of this. I had many samples of this before purchasing and I bought it a few years ago and it's still one of my favorite lip products. So that's why I bought this set, because I knew I was going to buy this anyway. This peach color looked gorgeous and then you get like a free gloss. So it was a no-brainer to me. But this one is stunning, as they all are, honestly. I got a nude one called Love Me Nude, and that one I got engraved with my YouTube username, Meg's Makeup 8, because they do complimentary engraving on the YSL website. So if you wanted to engrave something for yourself or you wanted to get it engraved and give it to someone, that's just really cool that it's free. So this is Cherry My Cherie, and what can I say? I love it. I think it's so beautiful. I'm so upset that they're discontinuing them, but if you have wanted to try these, if these are some of your favorite products, definitely pick one or two up because they are getting rid of them. Like, it's on their discontinued page on their website. They're not discounting them, but they're phasing them out. So that is my final look. This is like a very quintessential Megan look, like just very natural looking, like glossy, glowy, but not like really, I don't know, I feel like sometimes the glow is just so out of control. I feel like this is just a very like naturally glowy look, which I love, and I love this eye look. I wish I didn't mess up this eye, but what can you do? So I'll let you guys know in my empties how the foundation wears, but so far I really like it. I feel like it kind of has set a little bit more since we first applied it. It doesn't have as much of a glow, which might mean it will like wear better. So that is it. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye!